Alright, so today we're going to be looking at some military training fails, funny moments by compiler Revolt. As always, I'm going to be leaving the links to the original video and channel down in the description below, so go ahead and make sure that you check them out. So, I don't know about you all, had a bit of a tough week, so figured why not end it on some funny moments. And since this video does have a whole bunch and it's like about 17 minutes long, I'm not going to be pausing so much unless there's something that really catches my eye, and mainly because I don't really have to understand like the intricacies of this type of video, right? Compared to like say a Warhammer video, an SCP video, etc, etc. I mean, unless something comes to mind, I'm probably just gonna go with the flow. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get to the actual video. But before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, it really does help me out a lot. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I do upload. And let's see if we can end this week with a couple laughs.
Everybody sit over there? Are we good? You're gonna see it. Hold on. Man, please show me hands. No. Please show me hands now.
No.
Taser, taser, taser.
She handled it pretty well, honestly. Wait, did what? I heard somebody go, ah. Looks like they're doing a little bit of drifting. Okay, so they're in some. I'm gonna assume that they're in the defense right now. And obviously, you catch someone falling asleep. One of the main things that they always usually do is that they take away your rifle. Now, this is to really show you like how much of a fuck up that can actually be. I've had one instance where I don't even know why our squad leader did it, but it was back when me and my peers were still with junior Marines. One of my buddies had to carry the 249, and he took out the entire bolt and then put it back together, and then just didn't say anything. Even though we were at where we had our bivouac site, and he just took it. I mean, I guess it was supposed to be a lesson, but it's like he was literally right by it, sleeping, and the rest of us were there as well. So, I mean, I guess it was a funny joke, but obviously, don't fall asleep in that type of situation.
I'm not a tan belt, alright? Just so y'all know.
Say your name.
Stalling the Amador.
Oh, kick it, sir. From the halls of Montezuma, the shores of Tripoli. Good job, sir. Good job.
He handled it pretty well too.
Freaking head up and look at me! Open those eyes!
Oh, God!
So say OC spray. I've never been OC sprayed in my life, but I've heard it's one of the worst things you could ever feel. I've never been tasered either from the other ones, but one of my friends actually got a little bit of infection when he got OC sprayed. And he said the way he described it to me was that it's like the little crystals that crystallize in your eyes, right? And that it's consistently scratching it to the point where it's like they don't really open their eyes, kind of like how he's doing here. And he says that it continuously can get reactivated, kind of like when you get CS gas thrown at you if you like take a shower, for example. And he had it for a couple days, and it's something that I'm glad that I never had to go through.
Get your hands away!
Find a way! Find a way!
Footwork!
Open your eyes! Open your eyes!
Oh, fuck!
It's just pain! Get through it!
You got it, you got it.
Guys, move the fuck on!
Alright, open them, I cannot see them! Open them as much as you can!
Honestly, I don't know how I would react to it either,
You
so.
gotta fight through this!
Let's go!
Go! Go!
I need something to dry it off. Help me!
He's like really having a panic attack right now, man.
Freaking out's not gonna help you at all.
Okay, granted, I've never had it, so honestly, again, I might act the same way. But it's like those types of moments people are going to remember, and probably later on he's going to regret that. That's how his reaction was. But it's like I can't even say that I understand. Drop the bottle. So I mean, he went through it at least for the most part. So yeah.
All right, keep your head back. Start the glide bar.
I think I've seen this one before. Yeah, yeah.
You alright, sir? You okay, sir?
I feel like when his head went forward is really where it makes me like cringe.
Doing alright?
Whoa, yeah.
How you feeling?
Okay.
6 G's, you got this.
All right.
Squeeze those legs, take a deep breath.
All right.
Ready, hit it. All right, there's 6. Relax.
Now, I've never been in like a jet or anything like that, right? But the is that like a specific breathing technique that they kind of do? I mean, because I've heard some things on that. I don't know how true it is, but it seems like that may have been the case here. I mean, because she didn't look like she was panicking at all, in my opinion, right? I mean, if you know, let me know down in the comments below if there's actually a breathing technique that they actually teach you for like just better oxygen consumption, you know, things of that nature.
Oh, this is so cool.
No big deal, right?
Yeah, this is neat.
Oh, I've seen this one.
It's a machine gun. Machine gun.
I was the same way at first when I had my hands on
Get
50.
pumped. Get pumped.
It's all in their head.
Get pumped.
Yes.
Oh,
That's right.
in
That's
the
right. Stop. Nothing but stuff.
He's doing pretty good.
Oh, he's panicking. He's definitely panicking. He's definitely panicking.
He's not doing that
He's
bad,
definitely panicking.
in my opinion.
Is he gonna get through the fight here? Come on now. He should have gotten tased. He should have gotten tased. Whoa, 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 whoa! You coming to me?
Get your baton. Let's go. Stop.
Whoa! Open your eyes.
Come on. Let's go.
Ah, look at that.
His knees are shaking. Oh God! He look like JJ from Good Times.
He's probably done the best that I've seen. Oh, gas chamber, bro.
Get some balls, man. Do it.
I'm the infantry. I'm my country's strength in war. Put a turret in peace. I'm the heart of the fight. Wherever. I carry America's faith and honor against our enemies. I am the queen of battle. I am what my country expects me to be. Best trained soldier in the world. In the race, preacher, and swift, determined, courageous. Armed with a fierce will to win. Never will I fail my country's trust. Always I fight on. Through the foe. To the objective. Triumph overall. If this is I fight to my death. But my stout brass cards I have won. Over 200 years of freedom. Are you not to weep?
Okay, I don't know how the Army does their version of the gas chamber. Obviously, I don't know how many of those little pellets for like the CS gas are actually in there. But obviously, you can feel like the drool coming out of his mouth. But just to give you like a little bit of what he's feeling right now. First of all, skin irritation, right? Next thing, feeling this burning sensation on your throat. And you feel like it's really hard to even just take breaths. You start to feel this painful ass burn right here. And I remember when I was going through it, first few seconds I took off my gas mask, I was fine, right? I was taking a little breath. And I was doing good. And all of a sudden, I started hearing people coughing around me. Eventually, that caused me to cough. And the moment I started coughing, I panicked, right? I didn't run out. We did have somebody bust through the door, go barrel rolling out, and we didn't have to like actually chant some or say anything while we were in there. We were just kind of in silence until we started coughing. But I heard people banging on the fucking wall. I tripped over my own boots, fell on the ground, and I'm kind of on the ground, leaning up against the wall, and I'm going like this. I got like one hand on my heart, and my other hand's on the wall, and I'm like, you can imagine a DI just looking at me, laughing his ass off. I mean, at the time, I felt like that's probably some of the worst pain experience I ever felt, and at the time I felt like, you know, I was quote unquote gonna die, but you know, I mean, when you're in boot camp, you know, you get introduced to many experiences. This guy though is handling it very damn well, way better than I ever handled it. So, you know, props to him.
It's harder to counters the fatigue, the superiors. For I am mentally dumb, mentally strong, and morally straight. I've forsaken out my country, my mission, my comrades, my sacred duty. I am relentless. I am the infantry. Follow me!
If I scared you, I apologize.
Coming over. I got a hamburger.
I got one right
Here.
With pickles. Big Mac.
Super size.
These guys.
Large Coke.
Hell yeah.
Large Coke.
Apple pie. French fries. Cookies.
Ah, no profile.
Cookies. Big Mac. Amazing.
You said Big Mac?
Amazing what McDonald's can do.
Oh, come on, bro. Bro, I've seen people in worse shape than him, physically looking at least, be able to do that fucking O course pretty damn easily, right? O course really isn't that hard, in my opinion. I mean, maybe he was tired, maybe he's fatigued, but come on, man. You know, I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to talk too much shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Holy fuck.
Holy shit. It fucking just bounced off the ground. That's also why I was never a fan of going in ospreys, any type of bird whatsoever. Hated flying.
Turn around, get security. Turn around, get security. Just like in the movies, the dogs make it. Run. Get up. Run.
God, I'm so glad I was in a desert environment. I mean, I would take the heat than being... I mean, I would rather be sweaty type of wet instead of being like this type of wet, right? Thank God I never did this type of training.
Like they do in the movies, run!
That was fine. I mean, you gotta imagine when you're running through that type of water, right? You can't really see what's in the water. I mean, obviously there's gonna be rocks, and every little step you take could potentially cause you to trip, right? And then maybe fall down, hit your knee on something, and then that's just a whole lot of other pain. I think I've seen this one though, and I felt bad. I feel so bad for this dude.
Hang on to your weapon and the water on your belly. Like a horse race.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Mr. Bull.
You better take a step to the left.
Grab it. Stop grabbing on me.
I mean, some guys just can't swim initially, right?
Believe it or not, you can swim.
I do feel like they should have had him in the shallow water at least. Make sure that he at least knows how to swim somewhat, or at least slowly, gradually build him to the deep end. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, and the taser.
Hero, are you looking at me? You no, shut your mouth right there now. You take it. I just said, take your seat bag, look at it, and see if it's yours right now, didn't I? Yes, sir! When I say right now, I can do it. You look it. Yes, sir! And that means you will take it off your shoulder, off your arm, you will put it down.
Hey, hold on. What did he do? Hold on. I have to confirm.
Hero, are you looking at me? You no, shut your mouth right there now. You take it. I just said.
Okay, I see that he's like kind of moving. I mean, because they probably called 0, right? Which is when you immediately freeze wherever you're at or however you are positioned. And he's got it on his shoulder, his seat bag, so it seems like maybe his arms are getting tired.
Take your seat bag, look at it, and see if it's yours right now, didn't I? Yeah.
He's moving his legs a little bit too. And obviously, you see how everyone else, from at least what I can tell, it's pretty damn still, right?
Yes, sir! When I say right now, I can do it. You look it. Yes! And that means
he caught it.
Off your shoulder, off your arm, you will put it down and look and make sure it's your damn seat bag. You understand that? Yes, sir!
Gas mask. Fucking gas chamber again.
Put your AC neutral! Put your AC neutral!
I'll never quit. I'll never cover it.
You're gonna have a lot of snot coming out of your nose too. Quick little side note, if your nose is stuffy, one of my DIs taught me this, is that if your nose is stuffy and you go in there, the moment you come out, it'll become unstuffed. So that's something to look forward to if you have a stuffy nose. A lot of these guys are handling it very well, though. Compared to my own experience, a lot of us, quite frankly, were kind of freaking out a little bit. I mean, hell, I had a little bit of freak out. So, good on them at least.
That way, Private. That way. Flap your arms. Flap your arms. Flap your arms. Flap your arms.
It's such a relief when you get out, too. He got up at least. His facial expression in the beginning, man. But hey, he got up. I don't think I could do that, or quite a bit of people probably would not be able to do that. So, good on him.
Stay down, stay down. All right, you're down, stay down.
Look at this guy over here. He's losing it. They're probably testing bearing. I don't know if it's some kind of drill or inspection. Trying to get them to laugh. I would have. I would have been done. I would have been done right there.
Do you have any medical or injuries? No. You ready to receive level 1 contamination?
He's got a little dip and he's got a little pinch in his lip right there, if you can tell.
Are you ready to receive level 1 contamination? Alright, close your eyes, take a deep breath, close your mouth.
Wait, I thought you had to do it with your eyes open.
There you go, Douglas.
Blink it off.
Did it not? Did he miss? I mean, it looked like you really got her.
No, for real though. I'm for real this time. I'm not crying wolf.
No,
No, Douglas. Yeah, Douglas, come on. Dougie, come on.
I don't know about this one.
It's on my lip.
Can't really tell from the camera too, for like
No, Douglas.
your
No,
eye, because
Douglas.
you know obviously your
Douglas,
eyes are
come
gonna
on.
be red, but because her eyes were closed, which I thought your eyes had to be open, I'm not really sure if
Come
she
on,
actually
Douglas.
is filming it.
Douglas.
Kind of looks like
go.
it, but
Get
I'm not
it.
100% sure.
Let's go.
Let's go, Douglas.
What do you all think? Do you think that she actually got a spread in her eye, or maybe a little bit of it? Because I mean, obviously we saw a whole bunch of people completely freak out. I mean, I even heard a story when one of my friends was going through it. They had this dude, and he was kind of having a little freak out, and then they kept on telling them, like, hey, do it for your kids, you know, pretend like your kids is the one in trouble and you're trying to help them. And this dude fucking apparently still ran off, jumped in the dugout, and was like rolling around like that type of pain. So, I don't know, though.
Rockman next. Let's go.
Boy, good security.
Check us, baby. If you pulled your chin strap tight like I told you, your helmet wouldn't be falling off right now.
Your helmet's gonna fall off regardless.
My God.
2 in the green, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, go. 2.
Uno, dos, three, four.
Your head should be the other way. Your head should be the other way. Your head should be the other way. Toes the other direction. There you go. There you go. Well, 1, 2, 3, go. Say something.
2, 3, drop.
My God.
Did he say drill sergeant? Oh, in any case, a little bit more on that Kevlar or the helmet, right? No matter how much you cinch it down, no matter what size it is, it's never going to fit properly. And it could be due to the padding inside or what have you.
Go. Let's go. Let's go.
Get on your back, son.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get on your back. Put the BFA on your Kevlar. Keep a low profile, son. That's the name of the game.
I got sorry.
Keep low profile. You don't get a bullet in the head.
I got sorry.
Put your BFA on your. Go underneath with your free hand.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Where's
man.
that line?
Right.
I've seen this one.
You know why your weapon's not shooting?
This one
Why would it not be shooting, Private?
this one has to be fake. There's no way I can see anybody at any level doing this.
Maybe because you have run out of ammo. Maybe because you have finished all of the rounds inside your magazine. How? So now you can no longer shoot because you have no more ammo.
How did this happen, just sorry?
You shot it all, Private. Oh. Private, your weapon is clear at this time.
All right, so real quick, it could be real. I don't know. I mean, but typically when you can't shoot anymore, and you look, kind of see like what's the issue. Maybe you had maybe your gun jammed, right? You got a stovepipe, or you got a double feed or something. I don't know. In any case, you're gonna look in the chamber, right? See what's going on. If you don't see any rounds in there, and you can even see the top part of the mag, probably out of ammo.
Back to the rear.
I think I've seen this one too.
It only works if a round is in the chamber.
I've definitely seen this one actually. Okay.
What's in front of you? You're over there, right?
his rifle being on the ground like that is kind of makes me cringe a little bit. Never want your muzzle in the dirt. But obviously, this is probably I don't know if this would still be their basic, right? I mean, I know at least from the Marine Corps, right? You would go to boot camp and then you go to school, whether it's MCT or SOY, and then from SOY you would go directly to the fleet after that, and then from MCT, the only process I ever knew would happen after that for people who were going to be more on the admin side of things, where there was somebody who was going to be an armorer that I was friends with, and he said that after he was done with MCT, he would go for a certain amount of months to an actual schoolhouse where he would learn this job more in depth, right, and then go to the fleet. So I don't know if this is their schooling, their basic, but I've definitely seen this one, and I can't really tell where this is going to go. His voice is hilarious.
Yes, Joe Surgeon. Where'd your grenade go? Over to the left, Joe Surgeon. Drill Sergeant, I dropped my grenade somewhere over there.
Doesn't matter how many times, it gets me every time.
See what I'm talking about?
I always heard tanks, right? Especially if you're inside of them, that it gets incredibly hot, specifically in 29 palms. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about that for a minute. Now, for all those OC sprays, I don't know how I would react to it. Obviously, I already said it before, but as far as the tasers as well, never been tased. I'm glad I never had that happen to me. I've had close friends that I still keep in contact today that say it's some of the worst pain that they've ever felt. Now, as far as the oh god, because there was a lot of them, huh? Honestly, I don't feel like I felt bad. I mean, no, I wasn't technically making fun of the people that were going through the OC spray and then having to go through the little course, right? I mean, it was funny because it was funny. I mean, obviously, if it happens to me, I might not be laughing at the moment, right? But people would be laughing at me, and obviously, it happens. I would assume it happens to everyone, right? Because everyone immediately knows who has been through it, knows kind of what you're going through, right? Especially like for me in the gas chamber, right? Some of the worst pain I've ever experienced. Probably some people laughed at me when I said I was like up against the wall, and I was like, right? Like I was having a legit little panic, right? And then I see someone else, like say in some of the videos, and then I see like the little spit and the little saliva just coming out of the mouth, and it's like, and I start laughing because I'm like, that's funny because I remember that experience, right? And it's good to be able to laugh about these types of things, right? One of the things I really do want to see more of, and I'm going to be making another video for this later on as far as boot camp stories. I mean, I'll make one. I'm actually currently typing like just a little list of like a top 10 boot camp stories that happened while I was in, and then also looking at some boot camp funny moments, right? Because there's a lot of them out there. I've been slowly compiling videos as well on my watch later list, so that way I can have them at the ready for when I want to view them. I haven't viewed them yet because I want to have a fresh reaction. No real script or anything, just kind of me just talking and seeing it for the first time, right? And also, since I've made the video of the top things that are probably going to happen to you while you come to the fleet, I'll link it up here at the end of the actual video. I didn't really type a script for that. I just typed the list so I know exactly what I'm going to talk about, and then I just kind of tell you it like as if I'm talking to you, kind of a one-on-one, right? Kind of shooting the shit, right? So I feel like that type of format seems to work for me. I mean, I like that type of format. I feel like it's a little bit... it's just not really my style to really type every little detail out. I felt like that would definitely help me in some cases, right? Because some cases I forget things, some cases I end up losing my train of thought, and then I have to take a pause and then completely like re-say what I was saying, right? And I'm pretty sure you've all seen it where some things are just cut off abruptly because I lost my train of thought, or things of that nature. But not gonna extend this video too long. I had a laugh. Let me know if you had a laugh. Let me know specifically if you've ever been OC sprayed. Leave me a little bit of a comment of what your kind of story was, like what was your initial reaction to it, or if it was from the gas chamber, things of that nature. Let me know down in the comments below. But in any case, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, it really does help me out a lot. Hit that dislike button if you didn't like it. It really does help me improve the channel. Leave me a little comment so I kind of know what it was. Lip smacking, hair getting too long, the fact that I'm sweating like crazy because I got to turn off all the fans so it doesn't get picked up on the mic. Let me know. But until that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.